When I say, who's the master? You say, no.
What's up, guys? Showing Off the King here. I'm here to bring you my review for The Legend of Korra, Book 2, Episode 4, The Civil War Part 2. There's a lot I want to discuss. I'm just going to jump right into the review. This week's episode is the cumulative of the Civil War, the ending point of Korra's dispute with her uncle. And this season so far has been a little shaky. I mean, we're only 4 episodes in, so this is not exactly a complaint. But I'm ready for the storyline to really pick up. I mean, this whole season is based around spirits, and only in the second episode is when we really get to see what the whole spirits are about. And then I feel like we're back and forth with this whole Civil War thing now. And I don't know if it's just me, but Korra's uncle being the bad guy was the worst kept secret I've ever seen in my entire life. Hands down. Like, I knew from the moment he came up on shore, I was like, oh, he's going to be the bad guy. And it was almost like the writers were trying to make it seem like he was the good guy, and then they just did a horrible job with the reveal that he was the bad guy. Because I'm like, anybody watching this show would have known in an instant that, okay, he's going to be the bad guy. This guy's not who he says he is. He's a liar, and he's going to turn on Korra. Because the attention was too focused on Korra and the spirits, and, you know, moving her more away from her parents, or especially her father. And, of course, through the other previous episodes, we learned that Korra's dad had been banished from the Southern Water Tribe, which is why he was with the Northern Water Tribe. And I might have the South and the North mixed up, but who cares? So, of course, this past episode, we find out that her uncle, Korra's uncle, was the reason why her dad got banished. Also the reason why, because there was a court case when they all got caught. And at first the judge sentenced them to death, and then changed it, and then sentenced them to life in prison. So, of course, Korra confronted the judge and found out, hey, why did you do this? And then the guy literally spilled his beans in like a second. And I'm like, really? I'm like, you guys, I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit picky, but no, I'm not being picky. Fuck that. Like I said, this is a great show. I just need the storyline to pick up a little bit. I mean, of course, the animation this week is always awesome. The bending we saw in this episode, again, top notch. I'm loving how. I'm loving how the new ship that they're on. I'm loving how it's designed, and I'm starting to think that the crew that's together now is going to be the new Team Avatar, and they're going to probably just go sailing along, and then they're going to probably have kind of like some new adventures on that ship as their primary means of transportation, because, again, Naga is more of a land animal, and they can't carry everybody, so they all need a way to travel, because, again, as you know, in the original Avatar series, they all traveled on Appa, and since Appa could fly, it made things a lot easier. But now with Korra only having Naga, you know, and it pretty much only fit her and maybe a couple other people, they have a whole new crew of people with them. And now we have a reason for them to have that mode of transportation, being that big yacht where they can just go off and have new adventures, so we can kind of get that old Avatar feel back. So definitely looks good from that perspective. I'm hoping that's exactly what's going to be going on from here. But like I said, there were some good things and some bad things. Of course, one of the good things is the whole relationship with Bolin and I can't remember her name, Kazumi, maybe? I may have butchered that name too. Oh, Eska, I'm sorry. So, their whole relationship, again, even from episode 1 with Feeble Turtle Duck, and just going on their whole little banter back and forth, and, you know, Bolin not being able to break up with her at all. Love it. Now, granted, I wish we could see more from the new Team Avatar. I'd really like to see some actual bending from them, some teamwork from them. You know, so far we've just got, you know, little bits and pieces. You know, Mako trying to Mako try to be the boyfriend, and that not working. And the Sami, she I think the only thing she really did in this episode, she was flying the plane. But other than that, we haven't really got to see anything from them as far as like bending or being relevant to the show. It's just been Korra, Korra, Korra. And again, like I said, I know we're only in episode 4, and things will change, but I'm just ready for that to happen. Overall, out of a 10, I'm going to score this episode maybe a 7.5. Again, like I said, it was definitely an episode to enjoy. I'm glad we're done with the Civil War part so far, because again, her uncle being the villain was just so cliche. I mean, I saw it from the very second I met him, and we just need to see where that's going to be going. And it looks like they're going to be going on a whole new adventure, which I hope is going to be happening. But I want to know what you guys think. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's get this conversation started. And if you would, please thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and definitely subscribe to my channel. Show up the king, the one and only, and you guys have a fantastic day.